Back with us now, Congressman Tim Burchett from House Foreign Affairs. It's good to have you on, sir. Okay, do we need a special counsel on this? Because emails that were being reported by Fox Digital indicate that President Biden did know about Hunter Biden's business deals, contradicting the president and their repeated denials there. The president wrote a college recommendation letter for the son of a Chinese executive who did business with Hunter Biden. So should a special counsel be appointed on this?
I think so, ma'am. I think we've got some serious security concerns. 10% for the big guy. He claims he didn't know anything about it, didn't know it wasn't any business dealings. And clearly these emails, I've seen 3 myself that are very clear in that.
And you look at the emails and texts from Hunter's laptop, the many emails authenticated now by the Washington Post and the New York Times indicate that Biden did financially benefit. He did get money from Hunter Biden and potentially his overseas deals. They shared bank accounts. Hunter was complaining at one point about how he had to pay for everything. It was eating up half his salary. He was paying up Biden's debts and, the president's, before he came into office, his house expenses. Both of them had a lot of debt. Both the president and Hunter, they had a lot of debt over the last decade or so.
Absolutely. I mean, it's hookers, everything else he's involved with. It's very well documented, his path. And to say that the president didn't know anything about it is just a complete hoax. And that's where I fear they're going to go back to the old, what we've been saying is that the president is not mentally cognizant of what's going on around him. And eventually the White House is going to have to say he's either a liar or he's not cognizant of what he did just several months ago.
Yeah, this is going to be tough. I mean, this story is now moving fast. I mean, the president, though, he has said he knows nothing about Hunter's deals. Let's listen to what he has said. Watch this.
Every single solitary, serious investigator, including your network and others, have looked at this, have said there's absolutely zero basis to the accusation that I acted any way inappropriately or that my son did.
So you think that everything that happened was kosher?
You know there's not one single bit of evidence, not one little tiny bit, to suggest anything done was wrong. Nothing was unethical. I am not concerned about any accusations been made against him. It's used to get to me. I think it's kind of foul play, but look, it is what it is, and he's a grown man. He is the smartest man I know. I mean, in a pure intellectual capacity.
Okay, he was saying these things when the Justice Department had already launched a grand jury probe starting in December 2018, looking at potential tax violations by Hunter Biden, looking at potential violations of the foreign lobbying laws and potential money laundering. Hunter's Chinese energy deal, that meaning then Vice President Biden. So we've got Senator Ron Johnson. He says Republicans do have more evidence on what Hunter was doing with his overseas dealings. So we'll be tracking that. Let's listen to Senator Grassley on this. Watch.
What I and Senator Johnson have done at this point is bring out the facts and the bank records that prove that there was a close relationship between Hunter Biden, maybe James Biden, and business people in China. What's concerning to us is there any sort of blackmail opportunity for China against the United States because of those close working relationships?
Now, Senator Grassley and Senator Ron Johnson in their Senate report 2020 brought up the issue of potential extortion. So your final word on that?
Well, Hunter arranged for Joe Biden, his wife Jill, and his brother Jim to have access to this office that Hunter's firm shared with this Chinese business partner. We know that. It's a documented fact. And for the president to lie and say that he had nothing to do with it, he never talked to anyone, is just a complete fallacy. We've got a national security risk. There's incredible implications for our country and our sovereignty. I think it needs to go to a special prosecutor and investigator and get to the bottom of it immediately.
Congressman Burchett, thanks for joining us. You'll come back again soon.
충격 윤석열 당선인이 5월